I wanted to show this because games got cool shit. Echo does the same thing where they have a thing at the beginning. It kind of like whoosh the company. It makes it look a little more professional than just booting it up onto a title screen. So yeah, I like it. I don't like the fact that this fucking load screen still only shows a rectangle of the main character's ass, but you know what? That's fine. Because you're not here to look at the title screen, even though it's adorable and I love it. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. My name is Decker Link, the trained unprofessional, and today, I kind of like that, saying the game and then the introduction. I asked a lot of people if they like the intro where I say it, and a lot of people seem to like it, so, what was I thinking? Asking people if they wanted to change. So, on the last one, we finished what is available of Coach's Route as of update 1.84. So since we finished Heralds in box 1, let's go to box 2, which looks to be the most recent one right here. Day 21. What? Maybe I'll take a page out of his book and spend some quality time with my dick. Okay. Yeah, look at Darius, got a little animation. Hell yeah. So we got day 22. Just for future. There you go. You can see day 22 right there. Put me bloop right back there. Actually, yeah, I remember. We moved that because yeah, there's no fucking OBS. I swear to Jesus. There was no reason for me to fucking show the goddamn, like, game mechanic side of the page, so on the last one, we, went to a sex shop. I didn't actually watch what happened in the last episode, but, I know at least that happened, because that happened to be the screen that I skipped to while looking on my phone. So let's take a look at it. Man, after the fun I had last night, I slept like a rock. There was so much teasing going on between me and Darius that once I had time to myself, I just couldn't help but rub one out. I wonder if he ended up doing the same. Or if the music's way too fucking loud. I realize that the music usually is pretty fucking quiet because I overcorrect and wind up not letting the music play like almost at all. But that's because I'm using this OBS system, so I can't gauge how loud the music is, so I actually don't know, but I just know that I don't want it to be too loud or too quiet, and usually I wind up being overly cautious with the music, so I don't know. There seems to be a piece of paper taped to the wall. Was that always there? I don't remember. I wonder if he ended up doing the same, or if he actually tried using that dildo. Is this what this route's gonna be? Just... I mean, it is Darius, but goddammit. Let's find out what he says. You grabbed your phone and typed a text for Darius. Morning, Darius. How'd that toy feel up your butt last night? You never texted me back. I don't know how this is gonna go. Snirk. I'm sure he'll appreciate me getting straight to the point. Hey. I was so pinned up I didn't bother. I just jacked off and called it a night. What about you? You shoot a wad while thinking about me? Oh, Lord. I can see why this is, one, the most popular series I do, but also the most demonetized series, proportionally speaking. I mean, yeah, just say it. Fucking be honest. After all we did yesterday, you know I did. I guess I should have shared it with you, huh? Damn right you should have. Next time, though. What are you up to anyway? Nothing right now. I'm just gonna lounge around until practice. I guess a call makes more sense of this, right? Yes? I have a better idea. What's that? Go to the gym with me. The gym? Ship. Motherfucker. Oh, okay, he's good. The gym? Should you really be lifting weights? I'm not gonna lift weights. We're going for a swim. You need to be able to at least float before we go camping this weekend. I've barely been to the pool at all these last few weeks, and I really need to get back into the swing of things. Stop messing with the water, you frickin' frack.
You want this toy? You want this toy? Do you want this toy? Is this the toy that you want? Is that...
Why am I bothering asking him? He's obviously wants this toy. Y'all can't see it, but he's gonna rip my fucking arm off one of these days. I swear to God. It'll give me a good chance to see how much my body can handle right now, too. Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. We can swim for a bit and grab lunch before we head to practice. I'm down for that. I can just meet you at the school so you don't have to come get me first. No, just wait there and I'll come get you. It's no big deal. You sure? I don't mind walking there. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll be there in about 20 minutes, so be ready for me. Alright, I'll see you soon then. I'll find my swimsuit and wear it under my tennis clothes, and I'll take a spare set of clothes too, just in case. I hope this doesn't cause him any pain, but I guess we'll see. As soon as you were ready, you went outside to wait for him, and it was only a minute later before you saw him driving down the road. Couldn't have timed this any more perfectly. How convenient. And I do mean wheen. He pulled up to the side of the road, you jumped in, and off you went. You weren't out there long, were you? Nah, I just gotten out there. You're right on time. Cool. You got your swimsuit, right? Why does he look so fucking serious? Why so serious? Shit. Already wearing it. Same here, so we'll head straight to the pool. I think you like my swimsuit. I swear to God, if he's just wearing a Speedo. I'm sure it's something that's barely big enough to cover you, right? You'll get to see it soon enough, but I can't say you're wrong. Do you think you'll be fine to swim? I don't know. Doctor says as long as I'm not feeling any pain, I should be fine. If it does hurt, I'll have to stop. He told me that being in the water should help regardless, so I can at least chill while helping you out. That's what they told me about my herniated disc, and then immediately I moved to a place where I don't have access to a pool. That's awesome. There's probably a rec center around here somewhere, but Jesus, they usually fucking overcharge to shit for their pools, if they even have one. Okay. I guess you feel, how my mind started to think of a joke about how trying to plug my Patreon page and adding a perk where I could go to the pool every month. It's just so fucking stupid. Okay, I guess how you feel after this would determine how well you'd feel at practice, too. Maybe. There's different kinds of exercises, so my body might react differently. The only way I'll find out is by doing it. At the first sign of pain, you stop, though. Yeah, I already learned at practice that I shouldn't push it. I bet sitting in a hot tub will feel great, though. After we swim, we can soak in that for a minute before showering. Sounds like a good idea to me. After a few more minutes, Darius pulled up at the gym, and you followed him to the pool. Hey, I love indoor pools. I love them so much. You get to swim without any of that fucking outside nonsense. No need for us to go to the locker room since we both wore our swimsuits. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, I suppose not. There's only one other person here, and I don't think they'll mess with our bags. You ready to see my swimsuit? Oh, God. Keeping the sensor on deck. Alright, let's see what you're wearing. I don't think I need to censor that. It's gonna get demonetized anyway. Who gives a shit? I don't make any money off of YouTube anyway, so who fucking cares at this point? There we go. What do you think? Tease or praise? Well, let's see what happens if we tease. That's it? Really? That's your response? I've seen you in your underwear and you've seen you naked. This isn't really that big a deal. Pfft. I was expecting something gaudy or even skimpier knowing you. I think I look pretty damn hot in this one. I have a mesh one I could have worn, but that's only so much I can show before getting kicked out of the pool for being indecent. I guess I know what to wear when we go camping. I don't expect you to wear anything when we go camping there. At least you've learned to appreciate my naked body. Let's dive in now. Okay, so let's see what happens if we go to praising. Looking hot. Looks great on you. I figured you'd enjoy it. Shows off my package nicely, and check this out. Look how great my ass looks in it. He whipped his tail around and gave his butt a pat. What a great view. I look forward to becoming better acquainted with it. That's sexy dialogue. Keep up the flattery and you might get a chance. Okay, I don't know which one would be better. The compliment just sort of seems to further the plot, but the teasing actually like ramps him up to do more while camping. I think we'll go with that one. If I get it wrong, then fucking blame the fact I don't have internet I don't have proper internet for for not being able to live stream and get the audience opinion anymore. Also, I think that this works better for pacing. I don't know. Instead of easing himself into the water, Darius dove into the deep end. He resurfaced after a moment with a flick of his hair. Oh man, the water feels great. Just jump in. Why would you jump in like that? Shouldn't you be taking it easy? Maybe. It hurt a little, but now that I'm treading water, I'm okay. No other pain here. Now get in here and let's start your lesson. You dipped your toes into the water and it wasn't as cold as you expected it to be. You were still hesitant to jump in, though. First thing first, don't hesitate, because it makes things worse. Just jump in. No, not the deep end here, just into the 6 feet deep spot. And don't dive either, let's just jump in. He waded towards a shallower area and waited for you. Alright then, here I come. You jumped into the water near Darius, splashing him and garnering a glare from him. Yeah, it's still cold. You'll be fine in a moment, then we'll start with some basic stuff. By the time we're done here, you should be able to float, tread, and maybe even do a doggy paddle. This is really basic stuff, but did we not know how to swim at all? I thought we were just doing some exercises or something. I don't fucking know. My hair is awful. It's a falafel. It's really basic stuff. It'll be good enough for you to not drown this weekend. He moved closer to you, pushing you to the edge of the pool before pressing his chest against you. Okay, so this is not a swimming lesson. What are you doing? Helping you warm up. He ran his paws ran up and down your arms in the water. It didn't really do anything to help you adjust to the water, but it felt nice. In turn, you put your hands on his side and dragged your fingers along his sides. What? Okay. In turn, you put your hands on his side and dragged your fingers along his sides while keeping his eyes locked with yours. Stop licking my feet, you fucking freak. For a moment you were lost in them, and you were only freed when he folded his ears back and let go of you. I'll give you another minute. I'm gonna try to lap around the pool. Don't overdo it. I'll be good. He spun away from you and dove back into the water to swim around the pool. Didn't take long before he finished his lap and floated back over to you. How'd you feel? Alright, didn't really hurt any, so I think I'll be okay. So if you're ready, let's get your lesson started. Okay, what's first then? We're gonna just start with floating on your back. Just lay back on my hands and I'll help you get started. Then I'll move my hands away and let you do it on your own. You did as he told you, leaning back in the water. One hand was against your back, and the other was against your butt, helping you float. You want to breathe deeply and relax. You have nothing to worry about since I'm right here with you. Breathing deeply helps get the oxygen circulating through your body, which will help make you more buoyant. I'm going to move my hands, but continue to focus on taking in deep breaths. His hands moved away, and almost instantly your body began to sink. And you began moving your hands and arms to try to keep your head above water. Darius returned his hands and lifted you back up. You're already panicking. You have to relax. Oh, you're just going to sink. Taking a deep breath and hold it for a moment and then let it out slowly. Repeat that. Just focused on breathing like that. You nodded and filled your lungs to the brim, then exhaled slowly. You repeated this while staring straight up at the ceiling. There you go. Keep doing that. Again, you felt your body sinking back into the water, but you remained focused on your breathing. Alright, not bad. I've moved my hands away and you're still floating. Really? Yep, this is all you. Your legs keep sinking down, but if you kick them gently, it'll help keep them on the surface. You don't want to give yourself any momentum from it, though, so it has to be very light and gentle movements. Doing it with your hands and feet can help stabilize you and keep you afloat. You floated around on your back for a few minutes while Darius stuck close to your side, and from time to time you'd feel his hands underneath you begin to sink down. As you began to sink down. How long should I do this? We're going to alternate between floating and treading water. You have the basic idea for floating down, and from there it'll just be improving your technique with practice. So let's try treading water now. This is really intriguing stuff, I gotta say, especially coming off of that TJ finale and Echo, and you know the supernatural wish battle and repeat that. Gotta tell you, I'm just giving you shit. This is good stuff for a slice of life kind of novel like this. It's just jarring to go from fucking fantasy to slice of life. He pulled you towards the deeper water, but your shoulders were still above the water's surface. We'll start you off with just the normal flutter kick, as the other methods are a little more advanced, and this one is the easiest. You want to keep your body as straight in the water as you can, moving your arms and legs back and forth. Flapping your arms up and down will waste your energy and cause you to bob in the water. He fell back towards the deeper water, sinking under the surface for a moment before his head breached the water again. See? Now you can see how I'm moving my arms, and I'm kicking my feet back and forth with my toes pointed down. Again, you want to focus your breathing and stay calm. It'll help you last longer. Help me last longer, huh? Maybe not in the bedroom, but definitely in the water. Go ahead and give it a shot if you want. Hold on to the edge of the pool, and for now, focus on kicking your feet first. You did that, inching your way into the deep water until you were no longer able to touch. Darius moved to the wall beside you, holding himself at arm's length from it. Do this. Kick your legs and let go and see how you do with just kicking your legs. Remember, don't kick too hard. Okay, here goes. You let go of the wall while kicking your feet, and for a moment you stayed above the water. As soon as you started to sink, you began kicking harder and started to wave your hands up and down. What did I say about your hands? Back and forth, not up and down. Scoop the water from in front of your body and push it behind you. Nice, gentle motions. That's the way you're going, you'll tread for only a few minutes before you get tired and sink. Or float! That's the idea. You can float to regain some energy before going back to tread. You're already growing tired from kicking your legs in the water, but you are managing to keep your head above the surface. With fatigue creeping in, you fell back into the water and focused on making yourself float again. There you go, you've got the right idea. But you kind of pushed yourself away from the wall and are floating toward the center of the pool. Oh. Don't start to panic though, you're gonna sink. Darius treaded over to your side and helped guide you back to the edge. Do some more treading while alternating with the floating. I'm gonna swim around some more, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, okay? Do that for a little bit and we'll see about having you do some paddling. That'll help you in case you float away again. Okay. Darius swam off and you went back to the exercises he had gone over. You alternated between treading on water and floating, experimenting with different methods to see what worked best for you. He'd stop by and make sure you were doing alright and criticize your technique before swimming away again. After a little while, you were feeling confident that you wouldn't drown if you were left alone for a little bit. I guess he really just has never swam before. Okay. While you were resting against the wall, Darius joined you. Looks like you're doing pretty well with floating and treading, so I guess I'll show you the most basic swimming technique. Doing a dog paddle is one of the most simple swimming methods. It's really only useful for going short distances, so it'll be good for what we're doing. Basically, you'll do a flutter kick from a prone position while scooping your hands down and through the water. The faster you do it, the easier it is to stay on top of the water, but the faster you'll burn energy. Watch me. Darius pushed away from the wall and paddled out into the water and around in a few circles before returning to you. It's pretty easy to do, but you'll get tired quickly, so go on, give it a shot. What if I just sink? You'll be fine. You can tread and float, so resort to one of those if you have to. If all else fails, I'll just drag you to the shallow water. Go on now. Try swimming out towards the middle, then come back. Took a deep breath and pushed out away from the wall. Oh! Hey, fuck, A-D-A-D-A-D-A-D-A-D. You pedaled out into your fuck your QuickTime events. Just fuck them. I have no qualms about saying this to anyone who is watching. I fucking hate QuickTime events. I hate those things. I don't like them. I don't care who knows it. I don't care who knows it. I hate QuickTime events. They can go fuck themselves. They're not about skill or reaction time. It's about fucking being lucky. That's all it is. You have the gall to bring me a sock? How fucking dare you? He paddled out to the middle of the pool and circled around once before swimming back over to Darius. There you go, not too bad. You could probably make it all the way across the pool and back, but that's a pretty good distance for you. Think you can manage that? Yep, I'm feeling alright, so I think I can do it. Good, get to it then. He went back to practicing your paddling, treading and floating, and Darius spent his time swimming around while keeping watch over you. Felt like time just melted away, but your legs were telling you it was about time to stop. Hey Darius, what is it? I think I'm about done here. If I keep this up, I won't last at practice. You're right, we've been at this for a little while, and it's not something your body is used to. I think it would be an okay time to stop. You can go ahead and get out, and I'll just do a couple more laps around the pool before we hop in the hot tub. I'm feeling pretty good, and it'll be nice to be it's nice to be in the water again. You're not hurting or anything? I had a little pain when I took a deep breath, but my movements haven't caused any pain. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. Coming out of the pool, grabbing a couple of towels, and sat near the edge to watch Darius. While you watched, something dawned on you. Darius didn't make a single pass at me in the water. Aside from when we first got in, he said he was trying to warm me up. He didn't behave inappropriately at all. Even that seemed innocent enough. You're no longer watching Darius, but you were thinking about his actions instead. It wasn't until he cleared his throat that your attention turned back to him. Oh my. Well, ain't that a fucking thing? Let's get a... There he is. I'm not... okay. I'm not one to criticize, especially given what I imagine we're about to see, since there is, in fact, no text box. And I do appreciate the lack of text box. Makes it easy to get a thumbnail. But I gotta tell you, this doesn't look like Darius. Maybe it's the fact that his hair is down, but like... I don't know. He just doesn't look right. His ears are too big, his eyes are too small, his mouth is huge. I don't know. Do you guys think this looks like Darius? Maybe it's just because I haven't played the game in a long time. I've been standing here watching you, and you've been staring off into space. What's on your mind? Oh my god. Okay, so, there was a cut there, I know, because I can't show what happened. It just panned down, and as you can probably tell by the adorable grapes before you, he's just dangling it all out right there in front of you. So let's see. What's the matter? See something you like? I didn't know how pubes would work. I don't like it. So much for his behavior, but damn! Pull your swimsuit back up, Darius. What if someone else sees you? Nobody could see it from here anyway. You know what, with the giant windows behind you and everything? Don't you like the view? I mean, yeah. The options are yes and ... so yes. It's a shame I don't have my camera right here. You know, you can ask whenever you want to see it, and I'll be more than happy to show you. You've earned that privilege. He snapped his swimsuit back up. I don't trust it to stay where it is right now. Let's soak in the hot tub. We'll go shower afterwards. What a view, though. Sure. You followed him to the bubbling hot tub and you slid down into the water, sighing deeply as the heat worked its magic. Ooh, this feels so good. It's like the sauna, though. We can't stay in here too long or we'll boil. Yeah, it won't take long for me to overheat. This has been fun. We have to do this again. We definitely will. You'll need to practice more, and I'll show you how to swim beyond a dog paddle. I'm glad you came with me, too. Had you said no, I don't think I would have come. Why not? It's kind of boring when you're alone. I've done it plenty of times before by myself, but it's no fun. Not to mention my company today is easy on the eyes. He was sitting beside you, so he wrapped his arm around your neck and held you against him. It was hard keeping my hands off of you in the water. You were more behaved than usual. What gives? This was the kind of serious deal. I wanted to help you, not tease you. It was hard. Hell, I was hard at one point, but I managed to stay serious. You have any idea how difficult that is for me? He laughed and shoved his other paw between your legs, giving you a playful grope. He didn't withdraw his paw either. With his paw, let him be. Let him have his fun. Fuck it at this point. At this point, I don't give a shit. He rubbed you gently, and you let it continue while he talked. After we shower, I'll treat you to lunch. We'll have a little time until practice after that, so I'm thinking we could do a little shopping. Shopping? For what? Camping supplies! Oh, yeah. You said yesterday we needed a tent, sleeping bags, a cooler, and some other things. Right. Those will be the most basic things. The machete might be useful, and a first aid kit will be good just in case. Maybe even a hammock. We'll have a couple hours to burn, so that'll be enough time to get some stuff. Where are we gonna go for the stuff? Sporting goods store near house. So it's not too far from here. Let's get the shower ready so we can get going. Already? It's been long enough, and I'm ready to go. He jumped up, leaving his dripping bulge at eye level with you, and he was looking down at you with a grin. I mean, if you'd rather stay here, there's something you can do while we wait. Grope or ignore. I don't even fucking care anymore, just do it. If you insist. You ran your hand along the smooth, glistening package, tracing your fingers along the curve of his penis pressed against the taut fabric. His tail tuft was waggling madly beside him, while your finger glided under this whatever. I don't care. Without warning, I don't want to seem apathetic to the writing or the story. It's just that I'm quickly realizing in my own personal life, I am like 90% just asexual. I don't really have much of a sexual drive. For the most part, whenever I actually am sexually active, it's out of nowhere for a little bit, and even in that moment, I'm not like overcome with horniness. It's just a small wave and then it goes away. That is not how I always used to be, but I think that was just puberty going nuts. I think I've developed into a damn near asexual person, which is odd. Not because by itself it's odd, but it's odd for me because that's so far removed from how I used to be that it's jarring, I should say. Without warning, you tugged the fabric between his legs down and let it snap back up. Youch! What do you think you're doing? You were getting hard, and you don't need to strut through the locker room showing that off. Don't want to share me, huh? Not at all. You stepped in close and tugged him toward you by his swimsuit, nearly exposing him. This is all mine. You say so. You coming to shower with me, by the way. But why? My fur is filled with chlorine and it'll take some work to get it all out. At least 2 full-body soapings, and you'll have to get my bag. In the gym showers, though? Nobody else is here right now, so that's no big deal. We don't have to fool around. We don't have time to fool around either, so it'll be a focused shower. I skipped over some shit. What the hell was that? Okay, sure, I'll join you. Good. This should be fun. Yeah, I fucking did an editing trick. I added the grapes before it happened to try to make it smooth, but then I acknowledged it being smooth, which makes it not smooth. I suck at everything. I'll get a stall ready. The door will just be open. Guess I'll get the towels and join them. I'm gonna go ahead and move the grapes a little bit, maybe a little bit closer to right about right there. Get his happy face in there. Doesn't look like any other stall is in use, so it's just us in here for now. I can't believe I agreed to this. He had better not try anything funny. You found the stall Darius was in, and he was already standing under the spray of water. You stepped into the stall with him and pulled the door shut, but not before making sure nobody was around for one last time. Hey, this stall's taken, you perv. Well, excuse me, I'll guess go get another one. Hang on a sec, I think this stall's big enough for the two of us. Darius grabbed your towel and yanked it off your waist. Hey! Might as well get it all out in the open right away. I don't see why you're so embarrassed. You look fucking fine. It's just the first time we've been together like this. Better yet, the first time I've been with anyone like this. We'll have to make more of a habit out of it and to make you more comfortable then. Now start scrubbing my back. It's what I need your help with the most. Just squirt some of my soap onto my fur and lather me up. Make sure not to miss any spots. Just want me to dive right in, huh? Might as well. Stop wasting time and get over here. Friday and Saturday night, right? Just the two of us? Yep. We're gonna shower after practice first, though, right? How would we do that? We can bathe at the campsite. Really? Really? The water flows. There's a waterfall, and I can get some non-toxic soap for us to use, so it won't hurt anything. While you talked, you had been looking over his back while he washed the front. Your hands were loaded with soap, but you were hesitant to start. Take a deep breath and grabbed his shoulders as your starting point, massaging the soap into his fur. There we go. We'll have a great time out there, I'm sure. What else can we do out there other than swim? We'll hike up a mountain on Saturday morning, and that'll take up a chunk of the day. Thank God, my favorite, hiking. Hiking and swimming will really take up the entire day, and for the night, we'll just relax. We can tell ghost stories while roasting marshmallows or something. I got some good ones for you. I can't say I know any ghost stories. You better come up with one then. I expect you to tell me something good. I'll try to come up with something. After we tell our stories, we could even go snipe hunting. The mood will be perfect for that. The fuck is a snipe? You wrapped a soapy hand around his tail base and pulled him towards you. Nice try. I might not have gone camping that many times, but I definitely know what snipe hunting is. I don't. Damn, that's too bad. Now I'm sure there are other things we can do when it's dark. I'm sure there are plenty of things you have in mind. You twisted your hand around his tail and gave it a firm squeeze while working the soap into it. It's gonna just be the two of us in the wilderness, alone, with limited things to keep us entertained. You're talking about us having sex. Well, maybe. We're gonna be out there we're going out there to have a good time away from all the bustle around here. And I'm not gonna press you into having sex with me. Well, that's not like you. I know, but I think it'd be awkward if I made you uncomfortable, considering you'd have no place to go or anything. I don't want you thinking that's the only thing on my mind either. So, if you want to do anything, you'll have to come and get it. Otherwise, I won't bring it up. Is that so? Yep. Now, I'll tell you that I'm open game. If you want something, come and get it. You can't make it weird for me, so then I'm down for whatever. I wouldn't count on it. Why not? It's just not my thing. I don't know how to initiate something like that. You're the one that led the way the other night. There's no way I could have started. I've been with a few guys that are like that, too shy or timid to say what they want, but I could clearly tell they wanted it. I'll tell you what. You're now holding the tuft of his tail, gently wringing leftover soap from it. If you want to have some fun, but are feeling too nervous to say something about it, do like you're doing now and just play with my tail. I'll get the hint and lead you from there. Really? That'll be my hint, huh? Well, in case you haven't already noticed, I've been sporting a full boner while you've been cleaning my tail. He dropped his tail and it thrashed around. So if you think you're willing to have some fun with me, just play with my tail. That'll get me riled up and I'll know you're interested. He laughed and raised his arms to scrub underneath them, and you were slow to put your hands on them again. You're lucky I told you I agreed this shower was only for cleaning. Again, even. This is twice now I've showered with you and promised to not do anything. I swear, I think I'm leaking even. Oh, Jesus, that's... my tail is a total hot spot, and playing with it drives me wild. Be thankful I like you. And if you didn't like me, he scratched the middle of his lower back just above his tail. I probably wouldn't have even brought you in here. And if I did bring you in here, but I didn't like you, it would just be because I wanted to get my rocks off. The one and done kind of deal. I see. Well, I appreciate you being respectful of me. This is really nice. Yeah, it's always a nice change, even if I don't get the good stuff from you. Hug him. The options are hug him and keep cleaning his fur. Let's hug him. You slid your hands around Darius's chest and hugged your naked bodies together, resting your chin on his shoulder. What was that whole spiel about you not being able to take the initiative? Shut up. I'm just feeling comfortable right now, so don't ruin the moment. Fine. His hands clasped yours, and he leaned his head against you. No, taking a shower just won't be the same anymore. It won't be as nice being alone. That's how I feel about, like, sleeping. Because, like, you know, I spent the vast majority of my life sleeping by myself, and then, like, I get together with Bri, and we move in together, and now if I'm sleeping by myself, I feel like I'm doing it wrong or something. It's fucking weird, and I don't like it. Hey, whenever you want, I'm down for it. I can't say I don't enjoy this. You stood in the water holding him, and you felt relaxed against his body and warm and sudsy self. Man, why do you make me feel this way? I'm so comfortable and happy being like this with you. Can't you feel the same way? Hey, Darius. Do you... Man, look at this. You're being all huggy and sappy and then my dick are totally soft. That's what turned you off, huh? Just a little bit of sentimentality. Seems so. I guess I know how to handle you when you're being relentless about having sex with me. I'll just throw some feelings at you and you'll be taken care of in no time. Don't you dare. I don't need any of that mess coming my way. Come on, there's still fur that needs to be cleaned. We have places to be. He pulled away from you and went back to washing his fur, and you followed suit by grabbing his butt and dragging your fingers through his fur. You helped Darius continue cleaning his fur, but after making 2 passes up and down his body, he turned to you. You don't have all the fur that I need to deal with, so you'll be easy to handle. He pulled you into the water, dumped shampoo on your head, and then proceeded to roughly lather it up. It must be nice being able to shower in 5 minutes. I don't even shower in 5 minutes. It's definitely a perk. While he did your hair, he handled your front, and once the soap was rinsed away, he spun you around. Again, his paws were put on your body, and he quickly worked over your back and down over your butt. He jumped when you felt his paws slip between your thighs and tickle the bottom of your sack. Sorry, I could with this teasing you a tiny bit. You're clean now. Well, you did good to last as long as you did. He slapped your butt around for a moment and shut off the water. Help me dry off and let's move. I guess I'll help. You better or you don't get a lunch. Whoa now, I'll help. They still got towels on, so I'm being cautious. Sounded like someone else had come into the shower. Someone else started up not long after we did. I wonder if they heard us. Probably. I don't think we were quiet. It's not like we did anything wrong. We didn't have sex in there, so I wouldn't worry about it. See? I was right to be cautious. Well, obviously you can't see because the fucking grapes are in the way. Hurry up and get dressed so we can go. I'm starving. I'm pretty hungry too. What did you want to get? Something quick. There's a chicken place near here. We're near where we're going. So chicken tenders and fries. Sound good? I'm game for that. Alright, they're clothed again, but I'm waiting until they get out of the fucking locker room. Well, actually, I can just fucking catch it because I'm recording with OBS. I can cheat now. Haha. Woo. It's so easy, yet so inconvenient at the same time. All set? Yep. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I told you I heard these two chests. Yeah, you were right. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Those are wanted to lift weights before practice, so we did a light routine. Were you two in the same shower stall together? Why do you ask that? It certainly sounded like you were. He's smiling. Look at him fucking... I gotta put my face away. Lord knows that doesn't need to be out any longer than it needs to. Look at its smiling face. Ah, love it. Even if his route is the fucking slowest building out of all of them. It certainly sounded like you were. Tell the truth. They're not gonna give you shit. They're good guys. So much for keeping that a secret. Told you we weren't quiet. Yeah, we showered together. We were in the pool. He asked if I could help wash his fur. I'm sure you understand how it feels, Chester, having your fur soaked in chlorine. It does take a lot longer to clean. I hate how chlorine feels on my fur. Andrew was a good sport and helped me out. Darius, taking someone into the shower isn't surprising, but I don't expect you to do anything like that, Andrew. Well, I'm sure you'd appreciate an extra pair of hands helping clean your fur. Don't you think you would, Dozer? No doubt, but he's too embarrassed to shower with me still. Dozer? Do you honestly think Darius hasn't picked up on it yet? Trust me, I know. No? That these two are sweet on each other. Oh, right. Mroo. Still doesn't explain Andrew. Oh, yeah, oh, fucking... It's one of the pipes. That's the thing about living in the basement. The pipes run through here. That still doesn't explain Andrew, unless that means you two are... We're not. Yeah. So Darius's bad habits are just rubbing off on you. Maybe. What bad habits are you talking about? Just the ones where you won't have an excuse the next time I ask you to shower with me, Chester. Maybe. Nope, no excuses. Anyway, we were getting ready to eat lunch. We're starved, so I think we should get going. Yeah, my stomach is about to eat itself. Sorry to keep you guys. We'll see you later. We'll see you at practice. Yeah, we'll see you later. I told you nobody would care if we showered together. Fine, next time then, maybe. There's my good deed for the day. Yeah, let's get going now. No time was wasted, and you were soon on the road with Darius, heading toward your food destination. Are you fucking serious? Nah, I'm not. No. No, I'm not doing a full fucking day if this has already gone to 50 minutes and we're not even halfway through it. I'm saving here, and we're picking this up next time. I'm sorry. Maybe back when I was streaming these things for hours at a time, maybe that was a little more acceptable, but fucking hell, man. We spend 30 minutes in the fucking pool learning how to fucking float? Nah, you're getting another fucking episode from this. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Extracurricular Activities on the Darius route. Still looking forward to figuring out what in the fuck is wrong with this save screen, why they're just blank images, and why they're different sizes. I don't honestly get that or understand or what in the fuck. But anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional, waiting for the clock to tick down a couple more seconds so as to do the outro and slate. So we got patrons on the left, we got videos on the right. One is the most recent upload, one is a recommendation from YouTube just for yo ass. In the middle is a link to the subscribe and to Patreon, links for social media in the description along with the second channel. Thank you, fuck you, bye.